That was Johann Svensson's Polonaise, Opus 28, number 2, a Polonaise in honour of my first guest today, the Polish accordion player Bartosz Glowacki, who, ever since he won the Polish Young Musician of the Year 10 years ago, has been in hot demand all over the world. Indeed, he's just back from a tour of Mexico, which we'll talk about later. He's got a new album out this coming Friday called Genesis, and we're going to talk more about that as well. There's a lot going on, I have to say, Bartosz. Very, very nice to have you here.
Thank you so much. Very warm welcome to everyone who listens to BBC iTunes. It's really nice to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm waving. You can't see this at home, obviously. Waving the new CD. This is an exciting project. Lots of different repertoire on that. What are you going to play for us first?
I'm going to play first track from the album, Scarlatti, Domenico Scarlatti Sonata in A major.
And did you transcribe this for the accordion? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, well, if you're ready, you're already I don't know what the phrase is, you are wearing your accordion, okay, already. So as he moves over to the microphone, this is Scarlatti's Sonata in A major, this time played on the accordion. Well, that was very beautiful indeed. Bartosz, thank you so much. Scarlatti's Sonata in A major, played on the piano accordion, and one of the tracks on Bartosz's new album, Genesis, about which we're going to be talking more in a short while, and we're going to be hearing you play some Piazzolla with Andre and some great other stuff as well, which I'm going to let you introduce and explain. So go and enjoy yourselves. But Bartosz, thank you, and we'll see you in a short while. My guest, the accordion player Bartosz, is back. He's joined by his pal, Russian-born Australian guitarist Andrei Lebedev. Welcome. Another City Music Foundation artist, which I guess has brought you together now, but I gather you've known each other for a little longer than that.
Yeah, that's right. So we were both at the Royal Academy of Music about the same time, crossed paths there, and then also joined the City Music Foundation scheme at the same time. So it's been a sort of collaboration that's been brewing for a long time.
Yeah, and you've just both come back from Mexico. Mexico, Bartosz, where
Yes,
you've been having
yes.
it sounds like a great time. We have just been sharing a few holiday stories.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
amazing time there, and people and culture, Mexican culture is amazing.
Yeah.
So that was really fun place to play and see the audience reaction, which is quite different than European one, and that's really amazing about this.
Now, I know we have to make it clear, because you didn't want there to be any confusion, that you play together a lot, but you're not actually playing at the gig tomorrow night. Is that right, Andre?
that's right.
So, Bartosz, you've got another
Yeah.
guitarist you're playing with then.
On the album plays my amazing friend whose name is Rob Laft.
Yes, we know Rob.
Yeah, he's lovely, and on the album you can hear electric guitar version of that piece, and that's really interesting too.
Cool. And
hear.
Andre, do you ever get involved with electric guitar as well?
I do, actually. It's been pretty fun. I've done a few projects. Most recently, we did this project with another City Music Foundation artist, Lottie Betstein. We did a sort of Radiohead and David Lang sort of mishmash, and I was playing.
I think that's what they
electric
call it as
there.
well.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I read a lovely quote actually about your love of guitar coming from the fact your dad played, and so did the Gypsy Kings. What a great combination.
That's pretty much right.
Does your dad appreciate being put in the same bracket?
I think he'd probably be much too humble to he'd probably feel quite comfortable with that, but very much so. I mean, particularly in the eyes of a young kid, it was all sort of the same for me. And actually, to be fair to my dad, I think he's about as good an amateur guitarist as I've seen. Someone that's totally self-taught. He's very quite
Fantastic.
good. He did a lot of arranging of all of this just arrangements of stuff. So like what's the name of that? Buena Vista Social Club.
Oh, yes,
that
of course.
album. So he did sort of all these solo guitar arrangements of that music when I was growing up. So it's pretty cool.
Clever man.
Yeah.
And how about you, Bartosz? You were a little bit older when you started the accordion. Sorry, that's the chair. That wasn't Bartosz. It was we must get some WD-40 on that.
Yeah, I started quite late. I started when I was 10 years old. Actually, my father plays accordion,
Okay.
and then he started with the same teacher. As I get older, I got to the same teacher as he. It's amazing instrument. I don't regret it, and my goal is to promote it wherever I can.
Oh, good. Well, you're in the right place for that. I think when people listen to the accordion, they often do think of tango music, and you're going to play some Piazzolla for us next. I
yes.
guess hard to resist.
Yeah, it's an introduction from the double concerto. That's the last piece of my album, and it's called. It's for guitar and bandoneon and string orchestra. So I hope you enjoy this little taste of the tango.
Oh, I know I will. I will. If you're ready, let's hear it. If you make your way back over to your microphones. So we've got Bartosz and Andre, who are going to play an introduction from the double concerto for bandoneon, guitar and string orchestra, their arrangement by Piazzolla. Oh, moody and atmospheric and gorgeous. Thank you so much, Bartosz Glowacki and Andrei Lebedev there. That's on Bartosz's new album. Bartosz, if you want to come over and chat again, that would be great. I know that you're probably busy thinking about your music, which is fair enough, but it would be lovely to chat a bit more about the album.
Yes.
Because, you know, you've already showed us this wonderful variety, the Scarlatti, the Piazzolla. What were you trying to show on this album? What were you trying to sort of showcase, I guess?
Yes, so the album, it's called Genesis because this is the creation of my musicianship and how I want to be perceived as a musician. That's I love to play different genres of music. That's why on the album you can find Baroque transcriptions and Piazzolla. But in the middle is also the original accordion music, 20th century music, contemporary music, which I also love to perform. So that was the idea to show all the pieces which are important to me, and those pieces could be in my first album.
And I know that you're going to play a more modern piece for us next by Victor Vlasov. When was he writing? Is he very contemporary?
Yes. Well, he's an accordion player originally. He is from Ukraine. He's living in Odessa, but that's kind of this Archipelago Gulag piece is one of his very few contemporary music pieces. It was inspired by the labor camps in Soviet Russia, Gulag, and so that was his inspiration for that.
And having just heard a little sort of a glimpse of it, a snippet when you were doing your sound check earlier, I mean, it's virtuosic is. It's extraordinary what you have to do. Tell us just a little bit about some of the techniques you have to use.
A lot of extending techniques from the bellow shakes, ricochet.
I don't know what that is.
So basically, you're shaking the bellow like right. A tremolo in the cello or violin bow.
Okay.
Then the note bending you can do also that, which is interesting, and the sound of the air button as well, which imitates the wind and all of that.
This is super cool. Is it the most fun instrument ever in the world?
It seems like, yeah. It's really, I have so much fun with that, yeah.
Look, if you're ready, we'd love to hear it. So just tell us, we're going to hear a piece called Thieves, yes?
Yes, from this piece, and I just would love to plug tomorrow's concert.
We can do that.
In the old church in Stoke Newington at 7:30. And along this piece, you can hear it completely. I commissioned the animation from Magdalena Suszek-Bąk about all the snippets of the stories from the Gulag. So you can hear the music and also watch kind of representative of that in the screen.
That sounds wonderful. Well, thank you. And if you're ready, we'd love to hear this piece. So this is by Victor Vlasov. It's called Thieves. It's from 5 Views on Gulag State. And we're going to hear it performed with exceptional virtuosity, I know, by Bartosz Glowacki.